Hello, folks. It's time to leave Florence and go to the last city in our itinerary for this travel series, Rome. It's kind of sad because we realized that we only used Florence as our home base in going to Pisa, which was the main focus of our travel here in the Tuscany region. Maybe someday there would be a chance for our other companions on this trip to visit Florence up close. As for me and my wife, we've been here before, so it's not really a total loss that we were not able to explore the area in greater depth this time around.
Italian staff are available to assist passengers for any needed reporting. To discover our products and menus consist for every moment of your day. Thank you for traveling with Trevi Fountain.
It took us roughly 2 hours to get here from Florence on board the Trenitalia train called the Frecciarossa. The ancient Romans called Rome the Eternal City because they believed that their city will always remain standing no matter what. Traveling here gives you a glimpse of Rome's glory during ancient times through the monuments that are still standing up to now. It is the third highest visited city in Europe behind London and Paris, and 14th in the world as of 2019. Being the capital of Italy, which became a republic in 1946, it is also widely considered as the cradle of Western civilization and the center of the Catholic Church. It is also the site of a small country, the Vatican, which became independent from Italy in 1929. Rome's historic center, where most of the popular monuments are, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Wala ba exhaust?
Ayun mo, normal lang. Ay, hindi. Ano ko lang, I made sure na it's clean.
One ball city tour.
Salamat
Kaya marami kanin.
Salamat.
Ang laki naman ng galunggong.
The Trevi Fountain is probably the most popular fountain in the world. Built in the 18th century in the Baroque style of architecture on the site of an old water source and at the intersection of three roads, this fountain is a must-see attraction here in Rome. The building behind the fountain, which also serves as its backdrop, is called the Palazzo Poli. It is said that if you toss a coin in the fountain with your back facing it and using your right hand to toss it across your left shoulder, you will be guaranteed to return to Rome someday. A second coin tossed will allow you to meet somebody here romantically, and a third one guarantees a Roman wedding. On our first trip here, we tossed a coin once in the fountain, and now we're back. That means it works. Forget about tossing a second coin. My wife will get mad at me.
Yep. Nasaan? We're here again in Rome.
The Spanish Steps, 135 total, and with 12 ramps, is considered the widest and longest staircase of Europe and is one of the popular spots here in Rome. At the bottom of the steps lies the Piazza di Spagna, a public square, and the Barcaccia, or ugly boat, centrally located on the square, and is one of the most beautiful Baroque fountains in Rome. At the top lies the Gothic Trinità dei Monti church. The French had the steps and church constructed during the 17th century, and the reason why they're called the Spanish Steps is because of the Spanish embassy moving to the square during that time, creating a connection with the area, eventually inheriting the name. Before we went back to our hotel, my brother-in-law and I had a few drinks and a little bit of food at this restaurant, while my wife and her sisters had a fine dinner at a nearby one along the same street. After that, my brother-in-law and I continued our drinking session in my room, watching TV shows dubbed in Italian, which sounded interesting even though we didn't understand any of it.
Delitti e le munizioni. Già, non è accettabile. Capitano, l'opzione migliore...
Tu vuoi che la biblioteca abbia tantissimi libri, vero? Sì, io adoro!
La trama di quello sciocco film con l'asteroide.
Intendi Armageddon, il più grande e il meno...
Ehi, Adriano!
Ciao, di no!
Un giovane lesto corriere anch'io un tempo. Portavo la droga a mia madre al lavoro.
It was a fine arrival and first day of our stay here in Rome. We were able to squeeze in 2 major attractions here, and tomorrow we're scheduled to go to another popular one, if not the most popular, the Colosseum. Watch out for that next video.